Namaste, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So I just came out of meditation. Really, the universe was like, go push this concept because it's a little important and it's going to be helpful to somebody. So when it comes to manifestation, right, this video is for the people that basically are kind of struggling to manifest the materialism that they desire, basically. So when it comes to manifesting all the materialistic stuff that you desire, I want you to take a look around you, right? I want you to level up your mentality. I want you to take a look around you and say, even if you're scraping by, even if like you don't know, people have been helping you out financially, even if you've been, late paying bills, whatever, right? And you're trying to like manifest a big house and all this stuff. Take a look at where you're at right now and ask yourself, have I had financial security? And a lot of you are going to jump and be like, no, because you feel stressed out, you hate your job, you hate what you do, you don't like it, or, for one reason or another, you feel like you're barely able to pay bills, you feel like your rent is barely getting paid, you might accept help here and there from family members, or you might have an extra little side hustle that isn't really ideal or whatever, just stressed out about money, you guys. But I want you to really ask yourself that question, but think deep though. Do I have financial security? If this is what you've been trying to manifest, right? If you have been able, I want you to shift your perspective. If you have been able to pay your bills and your rent, no matter how much you struggled for it, no matter how late your bills were, if you were able to pay them, period, if you were able to get them taken care of, well, you have financial security. You do. You are not leveling up because you are trying to manifest something that you already have. You have to manifest something that you are a vibrational match to. That is how it works. So if you're looking around saying, I'm trying to manifest financial security, maybe you've been trying to do that for a while. Well, the universe is like, well, yeah, you're a match to that. You have financial security. Like, you're able to pay your bills for the last 12 months in a row. You might feel a little stressed about it, but the universe and you co-created, made sure that happened, right? You had to take the action every day, and the universe presented opportunities and situations to where you could take action and you could pay your bills, right? Maybe it was help, even if you were scraping by and you had to get help from somebody or a loan or whatever. That was the universe helping you, co-creating with you, you taking action, the universe presenting situations to get your bills paid. Guess what? You guys co-created that. You co-created financial security. And, some people, it just might seem a little easier to them. And this is why. You've been trying to manifest something you already had, which is financial security. You're just not looking at it like you have financial security because it seems stressful. It seems like you've been scraping by all this stuff. Well, let's take it a step further. Let's level up. All right, now that you now know that you do indeed, in fact, have financial security, even if it's a little rough, it's still there. You still have it. And probably looking back, you've had it for quite some time. And this might be why you've been stuck or stagnant. Think bigger, go bigger. What is the next step? Okay, after financial security, that's complete. Yay, okay. What do I desire next? Okay, you want more money. Okay, like so to where you're not struggling, you don't have to have a job you hate. You want to be able to have more like just stuff. The more, if you want to go to Sephora and buy some new makeup, you want to be able to do that. You don't want to have to be like choosing between paying your bills and extracurriculars, right? You want to be able to go take your kids to Disneyland. You want to be able to go do fun stuff. You want to be able to enjoy your life. So when we're manifesting, there's always an emotion and a feeling behind what you are trying to manifest. And that is what you need to take a look at, because that is what you need to become a vibrational match to, those feelings and those emotions. So you then attract the experiences that help you to feel this way. Right? And that's why, that may be why you have been getting stuck, because in the past, you're not looking at what you are actually trying to manifest. You're like, oh, I want to manifest a new Ferrari. Okay. But what is the feeling behind the Ferrari, right? The feeling behind it. Oh, okay, let's take a look at the feeling behind money, behind extra play money. It's freedom and comfortability, guys. So you're not trying to manifest anything physical, period. You're not trying to manifest a new car, a new house, a new, vacation, materialistic stuff. You're not trying to manifest none of that. You're trying to manifest how you would feel, how you think you would feel if you had these things in your life. So we need to get to the root of it, right? Okay, now that we know that we are trying to manifest the feeling of comfortability and freedom, we need to be doing meditations to feel comfortable and free and whatnot. Because if you're still trying to manifest comfortability or not comfortability, but if you're still sitting here trying to manifest financial security, but you're sitting here picturing a big $1 million house, like, oh, dang it, why am I not getting this? The universe is like, what do you mean? Like, you do have financial security. Like, what are you talking about? Because it only recognizes the feeling. You're picturing yourself sitting in this $1 million house, but why did you want that big fancy house? Why did you want a house, period? So you could feel safe and secure, and you could root down somewhere and have a home, have stability, have security and foundation somewhere to rest your head at night, but also be able to like have your stuff and keep it safe and all that. Like, it's the feeling of security and safety and foundation and whatnot. And that's what the universe was providing for you. It just didn't exactly look how you thought it was going to look, because it is just going off your feelings. And if you are feeling like you are lacking that, if you're in your 1-bedroom apartment and you're trying to manifest $1 million house for security and safety feelings, right? The universe is like, hey, you keep doing this, right? You keep envisioning this, you keep putting it out there, you're working towards it, and that's great. That's what we gave to you. And so it's going to keep staying consistent exactly as it is, because you're not changing your mentality about it. You are like, no, I need it, I want it. And the universe is like, yeah, great, you're doing all the stuff, you're doing all the things. Perfect. We're going to keep giving you the same thing. We're going to keep presenting the same opportunities to you, because you have the same actions, and you only want that same thing. When you start thinking bigger, when you start thinking about, okay, what's the next step now that I have those things, you can start projecting those feelings of freedom and comfortability. And then the universe is like, oh, okay, sweet, that's what you want. Let's go bigger. All right, so now I'm going to present you, as long as you do the work, I'm going to meet you halfway and match you up with opportunities that present themselves that are going to allow you to feel those feelings of freedom and comfortability. And we got to keep an open mind to what that looks like. It's cool to go into a manifestation meditation all day thinking about a Ferrari and a beach house. But if the opportunity presents itself, if one of your friends walks up and is like, hey, I'm a realtor, and, I've been trying to I've been trying to sell this house, this really big, like, awesome house for, a couple years, and it's just not selling, and the owner decided to rent it out for super cheap. Like, whoa, it's like $1,000 a month, when it should be like $10,000 a month or something. And they're like, yeah, would you want to move in? Like, I know you're a reliable person. I know you have a steady job for the last couple years, and I know you can do $1,000 a month, blah, blah, blah. You guys, don't look at that opportunity and be like, oh, that wasn't the house I was envisioning, I can't settle. Or, oh, that I didn't plan on renting, but I was trying to buy. Or, like, don't get hung up on the details of your manifestation. Look at, when you're presented with opportunities and you're making your decision, how is it going to make you feel? Is that going to help you to feel like, even if you're renting out this house, what if you go live in this house? Maybe you were trying to get a loan and buy a house, and that's not ideal for you. Or maybe you'd rather, like, not be paying somebody else every month for rent or whatever. But take a look at the fact that maybe, if you're struggling to kind of get a loan or to try to make other methods happen, you might want to consider moving into that place, that big place that's being rented out for cheap, even if it's only for a little while, because you being in this big house, even if you're renting it, It's going to help you feel the feelings of comfortability and freedom. You know, you're going to be able to save a little bit of money on rent every month, right? Even if it's not going towards like your own house or your mortgage or your overall totals or whatever, even if you're still kind of renting, it's like you're going to be in this big space. This is what you wanted. You wanted to feel free and comfortable, and when you move into this huge space for less money, you are going to feel that's you closing the gap between you and those feelings, right? You're going to feel more so free and comfortable than you did before. And guess what? When you feel that, you project that out into the universe, and the universe, since you are a resonant frequency, is going to send you opportunities that match how you feel. And this is going to help you level up. This is how you keep going. Okay? So, just food for thought. I don't know. I just came out of meditation. It just made sense. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a big thumbs up. What do you think? What do you think about this concept? Am I spot on? Am I completely off? Have you tried this? No? What do you think? Leave in the comments. Let's get into it, okay? Namaste.